guys, welcome back to my channel. It's danahbanana. Today I'm doing a kind of like a get ready with me. I'm not going anywhere in particular. I'm just getting ready for the day, and I wanted to use all of my current favorites right now. They're not all like new or anything. It's just what I'm consistently using, loving, all that good stuff. So if you'd like to see what my current favorites are and how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so excuse this Reggie right here. I am about to start my period, so that's where we are now. So I'm gonna moisturize first, and I think I can still get some out of this. This is the Palmer's Coconut Oil, Coconut Water Facial Moisturizer. This is my second jar of it, and now I like cannot live without it. So I'm gonna do my brows. I'll probably do them off camera just to speed this up just a little bit. The brow product I've been using lately is this. It's the Makeup Revolution. I don't know what it's called, but because, okay, I picked this up like a few weeks ago, not at the store, like in my makeup collection. I was like, there's no label on it, so I was like, I didn't remember what brand it was because I have a few that are matte black like this. Wasn't sure, so I started using it and I fell in love with it, and I was like, well crap, I have no idea what brand this is. And then the other day I barely caught a glimpse of it. It's like very faded, like I don't even think if I hold it up to the camera you can see it, but it is Makeup Revolution, like Duo Brow Pencil or something like that. I love the formula. It's just really easy for me to use. I use the shade Dark Brown. And then I mean, there's not like a huge difference, but I'm just here to show you the difference. Like I haven't been doing my brows as dramatic as normal, just because I've been getting a lot of compliments on like the way I do my brows now, so I'm keeping it that way. And then I set them with this Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. This is just the clear one, but I've been using it a while, so it's kind of like dingy looking. Okay, brows are done, so now we're going to move on to eyeshadow base, and I'm using the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. This is in the shade Illustrate. I've been talking about this, mentioning this. I love this stuff, and this freaking self-tan massacre on my wrists is killing me. Why do I do this to myself? I am really liking my Tammy X Makeup Revolution Tropical Carnival palette, but I kind of have a look in mind that I want to use the BPerfect Carnival palette for, so I'm going to use this. But to be honest, this is still my all-time favorite, still the palette I regularly pick up. I cannot live without this palette, and I'm sorry that I talk about it so much, but it's literally my everything. So I'm actually going to dip into the greens today. I haven't done that since I did one of my 4 Looks 1 palettes on this palette. So I'm going to use Envy, this one, and Mint, this one. What I like to do with liquid shadows is put a similar colored eyeshadow on top of the base before I put the liquid eyeshadow on, just to make it pop more, and it just blends together a lot better when I do that. So I'm going to use the green one. This is the Lucky Star. Looks like, oh, hello. There you go. It's this one. It's like a, I don't know, Shrek green. Not Shrek green, not that dramatic, but I'm actually going to use the Shrek green from this palette, Take Me Back to Brazil, to set that, this. So now I'm going to apply the liquid shadow, and I just put it on the back of my hand and then use my what the heck? ShopMissA E122 brush. This is my favorite shader brush. I broke it. I accidentally dropped it on the floor and I put my chair right on top of it. So yeah, that's what happened there. I need more. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera. I'm going to let this dry a little bit and then kind of blend the edges some more. Do the other one off camera. Then I'll put my NYX matte liquid liner. This will always be my favorite liner. Not sure if this will ever change. Then for lashes, I'm going to throw on these eye candy lashes they're called Angel. Like this. I have not tried this type of lash yet, but I am a huge fan of eye candy. They are super inexpensive, and I have a discount code with them if you want to check them out. It's Danah, D-A-N-A-H 15. I'll link it down below in case you do want to check it out. But I love their lashes. These, like, for them being so inexpensive, one pair, I've had one pair of them last over 15 times, and I think they claim that they last up to 15. I'm not sure, but I've had a couple pairs that last a really long time, so that's why I still promote these. Okay, so the eyes are pretty much done besides the bottom part, but I'm actually liking it a lot better now that, you know, I put the liner and the lashes on. I'm feeling much better, and I'm actually obsessed with this style of lashes. The Angel ones from Eye Candy. They're perfection. Okay, so for primer, I'm using the It's You Skin Smoothing Primer by Sistar Cosmetics. I did a full face of this brand semi-recently, like within the past couple of months, and I didn't really say much about the primer in the video because, you know, I like to try out a primer a few times before I really get a good feel of it, and I've been consistently using this, and I love it. It's the hydrating one. I think they do just have a regular skin smoothing one, but it does a really good job of smoothing out my skin, giving it like a really nice base, but also it's not like that overwhelming silicone feel to where it like, because that feeling normally dries out my skin, and this is super hydrating, and I feel like my makeup looks great on top of it, and I feel like it lasts on top of it. So yeah, big fan. And I'm also a big fan of their setting spray, but I'm out of that, so I can't use that today, but if I did have it, that's what I would use. For foundation, I've actually been trying this out for about a week. No, yeah, a little over a week now. It's the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. This might be a tad dark for me. I got it when I was freshly self-tanned. But yeah, I've been wearing it for a little over a week now, and I really, really like it. It's got beautiful coverage. It lasts all day on me. It doesn't break up or anything on my skin. It just works really well on my skin. It is very liquidy, so you have to be careful with that when putting it on. I was not expecting that. I was expecting like a super thick foundation, but that was not the case. Why did I do it on this side? That bothers me. I mean, it kind of matches my neck, but my neck is so splotchy right now because the self-tan is fading. I'm just a hot mess. As always, what's new? But this foundation just has such a nice coverage, but it's like not heavy feeling at all. I really need to get another shade of it, like a lighter shade, when I don't have any self-tan on. For concealer, I am out of my L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer. That's like my all-time favorite concealer right now. So I'm going in with my other favorite, my more high-end favorite, and it's the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This one, I actually do think I like this one more than my L'Oreal one. I kind of forgot about it whenever I did fall in love with that L'Oreal one, and then I started using it again and I remembered like, okay, this is one of the best concealers ever. So I would have to say this is probably like my all-time favorite concealer. With this, I let it sit for a minute and then I blend it out. It works really well that way. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to let it sit for a couple of minutes and then blend it out. Okay, it's been on there for a hot minute. I don't know what it does when you let it sit, but I mean, I can do this with some other concealers, but not all concealers. But this is the one that it works the best with, that technique. I'm being so dramatic trying to cover up my wrists. But like, it bothers me. Like when I go back and edit and I see like how bad my self-tan looks on my wrist, I just get so bothered. And like literally sometimes it's been so bad that I don't even like finish editing that video and I don't post it. For like a loose setting powder, I don't have anything new. I mean, this isn't supposed to be new makeup, it's just my favorites. And so this has been my favorite for a while. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte Loose Translucent Setting Powder. Okay, so I've actually got two favorite like all over setting powders. The compact one that I love is the Maybelline SuperStay Full Coverage, but I'm actually only using this to cover up my Reggie. This is like, I started doing this recently to whenever I have like a super raised blemish, and it really helps. Like I mean, it doesn't make it disappear, but it definitely helps like set everything and give it a little more coverage when I don't want like extra coverage everywhere. But I do really like that this powder. But I recently started using this Too Faced Do You. It's the Translucent Radiant Nude Powder. I've talked about this, mentioned it. I'm not going to say much on it, but it's definitely my new holy grail all over powder. It smells amazing, first of all. And it doesn't really add much coverage, but it gives like a very subtle glow all over your face if you're into that kind of thing. It looks glittery like if you swatch it, but it doesn't like it doesn't stay on the skin that way. But I just love the finish of it. It's not drying at all, but it keeps me like semi-matte all day. It looks really good in pictures. Y'all are probably like, okay, we've heard this all before, you can stop talking about it now. But for those of you that haven't been watching my latest videos, this powder is everything. I'm not 100% sure how it is on oily skin. If you have oily skin and you've tried this, please comment down below and let me know, because I would like to pin that comment just so, you know, my oily skin viewers can see someone else's opinion on it. I literally don't do my makeup without this anymore. I haven't fallen in love with a powder like this, I don't think ever. I've never liked a powder this much. Okay, now for bronzer. Nothing new. The Onion Knocker JammCo Cosmetics Let's Face It palette. I broke it. I'm so sad. I broke this off. I use, obviously you can tell which one I use. This one is the Golden Goddess. Is this? Yeah. This one is the Golden Goddess shade. All this time and I still don't know the name of it. And then for like a broader bronze, just to kind of blend all of this in, I take this one is called Instant Sexy, and I take that one on a fluffy brush. I do like a pretty bronze look, just, I don't know, I feel like I'm so much more confident and I like my makeup a lot better when I'm, you know, when I've bronzed up nicely. Just like with clothes on, like I feel like I like everything better whenever I have when I have a tan. Okay, so lately I have not been wearing blush at all. I just haven't been bothering with it. I like just going straight from my bronzer to a highlighter, so that's what I'm gonna do today. And I have been obsessing over the Makeup Revolution Pro HD Amplified Get Baked palette. Now, when I do wear blush, these are my favorite blushes, the only blushes that last on me. This is my favorite one right here. This one is in the shade Whistle. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the shade, oh my god, it's so messy. I need to clean this. It's this one right here, obviously the well-loved one. It's called Call, and it's so stunning. I am obsessed with this shade. Like, do you see that? I always say that. Do you see that? Of course you see it. I'm recording it. But okay, so I actually think I used one of the pink ones yesterday, and I think I still had some left over on my brush because it's not as gold as it normally is, but I mean, it's still freaking stunning. Let me just blend a little more. I'm gonna spray to soak up all the excess powders on my face, and then we'll let it dry and do lips. But for setting spray, like I said, the Sistar Cosmetics one is like my favorite, but I ran out and I gotta order that online. But for my other favorite would be the Kokie Set Forget setting spray. Love this, works really well. So this gloss, I've talked about it before. It's the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Lip Gloss in, this is the shade SPL, and it's like it looks pink and like glittery. It's very beautiful, but I love this lip gloss. I want every single shade. It's got a sweet mint smell to it, and like I probably could use a different color since it's more like pink and I'm putting it with green, but I don't even care because it's not like overbearing. So yeah, that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really did. I've missed filming so much. I know it's been like only a week, but that's forever long for me. I'm so glad to be back. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any video ideas that you would like to see me create, then please comment down below. I would love to hear your ideas. Okay, I love you guys so much. Bye!